doing today? Good to be back. I was at the women's conference and I was going to come back and talk about the conference. And then this morning, I realized as I was writing a whole bunch of notes down, I had done a class yesterday on, two classes on Saturday on representational systems. So, representational systems are going to be our learning styles. And I really started to think about, I just got chills. So, whoever needs to hear this, I'm glad you're here today. Learning styles, there's four different learning styles, right? And I wrote them here. So we have visual, auditory. So visual is going to be taking the information through your eyes, right? Auditory is going to take it in through your ears. Kinesthetic is your feeler and a doer. And then audio digital is information. You love numbers, processes, and information, statistics. So when we're in school and we feel like we don't fit in, it might not be a community thing. It's literally because we're not being taught how we need to learn. So we have a designated learning style, right? We have a dominant learning style. And in this learning style, what I realized is, so I am a high visual, high kinesthetic. So I talk fast, visual learners talk fast, and kinesthetic are doers. So sometimes I have found that this is my aha moment this morning. I realized that when, excuse me, I feel, right, kinesthetic, I feel that I shouldn't be doing a video because I'm not visually ready. So if the office is a mess, if the day's a mess, if things don't look right, then I'm not doing a video. Then I realized, is it because it's the type of learner I am, or is it because I'm self-sabotaging? So I wanted to create that awareness around that for you today, because it might be something that we think we're self-sabotaging when really it's our learning style. So I realized this at the hotel room too. Excuse me. So I laid everything out on the bed so I could see it all, because I want to make sure that I can grab it easily and be effective. So being a visual learner, I want to see what I have out there, and people think, oh, that's a mess, right? Other learning types they're gonna feel like that's a mess. Then I thought too, if for children, if you're a parent, if you have a visual learner and they are not in the front of the room and they're in the back, and then they get in trouble for talking, it's because they're not allowed to focus for their learning style. I can remember if being a visual learner, if I'm in the second row or back, I'm looking at everybody's hair, everybody's clothes. What's the presenter wearing? I can't see good, so I lose focus. Okay, might be something to look at as a parent. Kinesthetic. Kinesthetics take information in, and they literally they process it through their person, and then it comes back. So sometimes when we're talking to somebody who's kinesthetic, and you say, we think that person may have selective hearing or isn't listening to us, it's because they are taking this information in and they are going to process it, and then they have to give a response. What I realized, my aha moment this morning, was thinking about that, is what if, as a parent or a friend or a partner, what if we are not giving that person the space that they need, and we are causing them to inadvertently lie because they're just pulling up something to have an answer? They didn't get time to process it, so they just say something. Then they realized, oh gosh, that's not the right answer because I didn't have time to process it. Something to think about. Then, what if, as another visual learner, what if we are doing things in the opposite self-sabotage way? What if we are doing things only because it looks good? It's not something you actually want to do. So I want to share today that if you are a visual learner and that's your learning style, that no matter what it looks like, right? No matter what any of this looks like, somebody still needs to hear what you have to say. Somebody still needs what you have to offer. Somebody still needs your gift, no matter what you think it should look like. Because, so I'm going to give you some statistics because if you're audio digital, this is the information that you're going to want. Visual learners are 40% of the population. Auditory are 10%. So when the school system was set up, it was for auditory learners to just you get talked at, and so they were only really able to connect with 10% of the population. So if you had, just say you had 10 kids, we'll keep the statistics easy. If you had 10 kids in there, you were only talking to one of them, and the other 90% were not paying attention. You were not, I don't even want to say catering to that style, but you weren't even allowing the other 9 students in the class to receive the information that you were giving. Kinesthetic is going to be another 40% of the population. Then the last one, audio digital, which is processing the information, or I'm sorry, they want statistics, they want numbers. So audio digital, if you feel like somebody's being cold, they may just want, and they say, look, I just need the information. Then you'll know they're an audio digital person and they don't want your feelings. That's going to open up that communication for that learning style. And if this is you and people are saying, oh, you're so cold, then that's for you to be able to identify. See the dog slapping the hangers around back here. It happens. It's not perfect. I don't want it perfect, right? So I just wanted to share that information because after this class that I did for all the learning styles, and if you are interested in finding out your learning styles, feel free to send me a message. I have an assessment. I don't want to call it a test because people don't like that word. I'll give you an assessment, and then you can identify what learning style are you. Or if you are a visual learner, I would love to give you the video that I have recorded for different learning styles. I'd love to share that with you. So if that's something that you want, feel free to let me know. And good to be back with the meditation drum because I missed it. I was without it for 3 days. I didn't bang it for 3 days. I'm back, and I hope you have an amazing day. Today's 10-4, good buddy. All right, see you again soon. Bye.